and welcome back to Shondi's Kitchen. So we're going to do a really easy, wonderful, delicious tasting meal tonight. And I just call it a sweet potato and asparagus bowl. We've just got some wonderful vegetables coming in now in the spring. So I'm gonna take you right over to, I've prepared a little bit ahead of time so that we can make this video quicker, but you can put this meal together in 30 minutes. So I'm gonna take you over here to my stove. And so the first thing that I did was I sauteed some 2 leeks, and I just put a little bit of water on in my pan, put it on medium heat, and you saute the leeks for a couple of minutes, and then you add in asparagus and mushrooms that we've sliced. So, and then you just saute that. You can see what a beautiful bright green the mushroom or the asparagus is. It's just a crisp tender, so you don't want it, you know when you cooked it too long, if it gets really dark green. So again, you just want this nice, vibrant, it takes 5-6 minutes or so. So I'm going to show you, if you're not familiar with a leek, this is what a leek looks like. It's like a giant green onion, right? And the parts that we use are the white part and then like the light green. And how you know is when you cut these, you just cut the end off, and like way up here, it's pretty hard to cut through that. So I'll just go down here just a little bit, and that's how much you know to use. And then of course, you would just, I've already pre-washed this, I would just slice that here. And again, we're bending our knuckles so that our knife just slides right down and we don't have any fingernails or tips of fingers in our food. So then that's how you would chop up the leek, okay? And so, and then as far as mushrooms really absorb water very quickly. So a better way to clean them is I have what's called a mushroom brush, and you can just brush the mushroom like this. Or if you don't have that, what I've used for a long time is just a napkin. You just clean it off. And so then you slice up your mushrooms. And then as for asparagus, when you get the spears, the part down here is often woody and tough to chew. So what you do is you just bend it right here, and then this part that comes off is usually the woody part, so I just discard that. And when you bring your asparagus home from the store, what you want to do is put it in a glass bowl with a little bit of water in it, and then just set this in your fridge, and it will last a lot longer than it will in the plastic wrap. So just some tips on storing that. So, and then before you do this, you're going to steam your sweet potatoes. And I have 2 different kinds of sweet potatoes in here. The one with the kind of the purplish skin, that's a Japanese sweet potato. And then the orange ones are the ones we're more familiar with. So these are just what I had on hand. So I went ahead and steamed those, and then when they cooled off, I just cubed them. And so when this mixture is done here, we're just going to add the sweet potatoes to it. And just gently mix this up. Then we're going to add on the rest of our ingredients. So I have some fresh parsley over here, and so I'm going to, the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons, and again, I just, you don't have to be like super exact, but I'm going to go ahead and just finely mince this parsley. The great thing about using lots of whole foods and fresh veggies is if you want to put a little bit more or a little bit less, and this is fresh mint, and it smells so wonderful. And so if you really like mint, you might want to put in more than 2 tablespoons if you want the mint flavor to really pop in this dish. So again, I have these all chopped up. We're going to just add this in to our dish. And then I'm going to add a 1/2 of an organic lemon. I'm just going to squeeze this juice in here. And then I use kelp seasoning, or you can use, I also use Celtic sea salt, so either one of those, and I'm just going to go ahead and just give this a little bit of seasoning. And This is a little bit of cayenne pepper. I'm just sprinkling that in there. And then we're gonna go ahead and mix this up and see what a beautiful dish this is. All the vibrant colors. And I remember when I made it last time, I did want a little bit more mint, so I think I'm going to add in, again, this is just some fresh mint that you get at the store, or you can grow your own. You can see here in the background, I'm actually growing my own basil. I cleaned it off, but it just keeps growing the new leaves, so you can grow herbs at home on your counter very easily. So I'm just gonna add in a little bit more mint. Then when you have this all together, then what you're going to do is add it onto your salad bowl. So I've got some fresh greens in here. A really wonderful green for springtime is called dandelion. And so this is some dandelion right here. And I have some right here. I'm just going to chop it up and add it into my salad. It's just really good, lots of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals. It's a really good springtime. It helps your body detox, great for inflammation. So I'm just gonna mix that together. Then if you've got children or other people at home that can help you, this is great to get everybody involved. So I just chopped up some celery. I love chives, and so I've got some fresh chives here. And then you can just have somebody, grate the carrots, and it really does not take very long at all. And it just, again, it's kind of like what I've said before, eating the rainbow is really the best way that we can get all of the phytochemicals and micronutrients that our body needs. So I'm just gonna mix this into with my greens here, and I've got my chives. So I've just got a beautiful base here with just lots of different colors in here. And then I'm gonna take some of my dish here and just put it right on top. Oh, and what I'm gonna do too here is, this is another way that, I don't have an additional dressing usually. It's whatever's on my main dish, but I'll just drizzle on just a tiny bit of olive oil on my greens. And then I'm just going to spoon this right on top. And then if you like, I don't have any of my own sauerkraut ready right now, but I will, so when I don't, I just make sure I have some purchased in there, but a forkful of sauerkraut is really great for digestion. So I just put that right on top. And then I love some sliced avocado. So I will just put a few slices of avocado on here. And there you have it. It's just an amazing meal full of, the sweet potatoes have really good fiber. And you notice that I left the skins on, because the skins on fruits and vegetables, they contain, like on the skin and right underneath, have the most abundant of the vitamins and minerals. So we want to make sure that we leave the skins on whenever possible. And the great thing about sweet potatoes is the skin is not tough. And so just to tell you a little bit, so the leeks are they're great. They have a lot of fiber, antioxidants, and just going through this meal. Mushrooms are great for blood sugar balance. They're great for your heart. And they're great for, they have a lot of anti-cancer properties. And the sweet potatoes, again, lots of fiber. And how I teach kids is, when we eat fiber, it fills our tummy up. And so we have that energy that sustains us for a longer period of time. And it's just more satisfying. It's that, it's that comfort food feeling where you just really feel nourished. And then asparagus has it's one of the highest, all around balanced nutrients. It's just full of all different kinds of vitamins and minerals that our body needs. And so asparagus is just one of those power-packed plants. And then, of course, sweet potatoes, they're great for our immune system. and they are full of antioxidants as well. And in the springtime, we're trying to, kind of clean out from winter. And so this is just one of those meals that has a lot of nutrients power packed into it. And so I really hope you enjoy this. Now, this is going to be you're going to receive this in your email. Also, it's going to be on my YouTube channel. You just go to YouTube and type in Shandi Borup, and you'll see it on my YouTube channel. So I hope you enjoy this wonderful meal, and remember that you can take charge of your health. There is a healthier you inside of you, and you can shift your mindset around food and let food become your pharmacy. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Happy and healthy. Bye-bye.